Jacob asked me to marry my daughter in my kitchen. But prior to it, he was so nervous I thought he was going to sweat to death. But he finally, I said, what are you trying to do? He said, well, I'd like your permission to marry your daughter. I said, you got it. And there you go.
Here we go. Here we are today.
Today.
Honey bunches of oats, my love, my sweets, my Jakey. From the moment I saw you in your cowboy straw hat on Plenty of Fish, I knew you'd be someone special in my life. Little did I know the place that you would come to fill both in my heart and in my life. From our first date, I should have seen God's presence working in our lives. You have been my biggest supporter, no matter what crazy ideas I come up with or what new farm animal I come home with. You have been my shoulder to cry on, the man who feeds me when I'm hangry, the man who does without asking and always does it with a smile on his face. You're the best dog dad, and I'll know you'll be the best father to our children one day. You took a broken girl and showed her what unwavering love is. You never once questioned my choices, and you always encouraged me to be authentically myself, even when on occasion I didn't know what path to take. And you always waited for me, and your love has never faltered. As we begin this next chapter of our lives together, I promise to love you unconditionally. And I promise to stand by your side even when times get hard. Now I'm gonna cry. I promise to support you in this season and all seasons of our life together. I vow to be your best friend, your listening ear, and your biggest supporter.
You look like you're straight out of a wedding magazine.
I love that. Thank you. I promise to respect you. I promise to try to feed you even though I can't cook. I promise to try to think before I throw a temper tantrum. I promise to try to break less stuff on the farm. And I promise to always love you forever. You are the soulmate I never knew I had and the man of my dreams. I pray you continue to love me even when you don't want to, and that we continue to build a life we're proud of. You're my person, my lover, and my other half. Love your wife. Is that enough?
Yes, it's way better than mine, I can tell you
but
that.
I cut it out.
Brynn told me to make a really long speech, so hopefully this is long enough.
What just happened?
So where do I start?
You did that. Oh my God.
Driving up there for our first date, going to drive-in, and that was the night I realized I can see you in my life. Your heart is the most thing I love about you. You care about animals more than me sometimes. And your mind, it speaks itself. This paper still ain't long enough to write everything in your mind. That's what I love about you. Spending time, laughing, playing in the mud most of the time. All your argument with animals that don't listen. I enjoy that. I'm probably the luckiest guy there is for finding someone who's more loving to animals and people out there. I'll always love you for that. Way better than mine.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah, I know.
How are you?
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Do you like it?
Yes.
You love it? Ooh, yeah.
Very nice.
It always
55 would have been great.
It always feels more serious on the videos because you add the music in. So I'm like, man, it's quiet up here. She adds the music in later.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's the like? I'm like, where is the like
Yeah.
da 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 da? They said I look like a Disney princess.
You do.
Oh my God.
No, don't ruin my makeup.
I only did that on special days.
On special days, my whole life.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes, and when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever be apart. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. This is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
With this ring, I thee wed, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
With this ring I thee wed, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I pronounce that they are husband and wife.
Kiss out.
Just love, laugh, always. That's all I have to say.
It seems like they got it.
Yeah, they got it.
First up, we have the parents of the groom, Steve and Keely West. Come on. We got the parents of the bride, Paul and Kathy Jones, and the professional pusher, my brother Frank Trofa. There's our girls, Diana, Mackenzie, Melissa, Gabby, and Alyssa. Andrew, Chris, Tyler, Mike, Tanner, and Tyler. I'd like to introduce to you for the first time in public, Mr. and Mrs. Brynn Jacob West.
Brynn, this is from your daddy. Brynn, I've been thinking about this day since the moment I first held you in my arms. You were so tiny, so perfect, and I knew right then that my life would never be the same. Jacob, I'll never forget the day you asked for my blessing to propose to Brynn. I saw the love and commitment in your eyes and the sweat on your forehead. But I knew you were the one for my daughter. I admire the way you two balance each other out. Brynn, your creativity and spontaneity bring so much joy and excitement to your relationship. And Jacob, your steadiness and practicality provide a sense of security and comfort. Take care of my girl. Remember, Mom and I will always be here for you both. We love you more than you know. Cheers to the newlyweds.
Brynn and I met in the first grade at Ursuline Academy. We quickly became best friends and have been for the last 25 years. Brynn and I share a love of all animals, especially horses. We like them more than most people. When Brynn found Jacob on Plenty of Fish, I thought she was crazy. She would literally drive to a different time zone to go see him, and he would do the same. She would call me on her drives and we would talk for hours. Jacob eventually got a new job and moved in with Brynn. I just remember thinking, does this guy know what he signed up for? 8 years later, they own a farm with a menagerie of animals, from their 3 dogs to my personal favorite, Sebastian the turkey. And no, he is not going to be Thanksgiving dinner. Jacob quickly adapted to the farm life. He is one of the hardest working people I know. He works long hours and comes home every night to help with the farm chores. If Jacob can get a word in while Brynn and I are on the phone, I cannot help but imitate his southern accent. It is definitely one of my favorite things about him. Jacob, thank you for loving my best friend as much as I do. Brynn and I have changed a lot over the years, but Brynn, you will always be my sausage, and I will always be your toothpick. I love you both. Cheers to forever.
And I think I speak for all of us when I say, like, it's about time. Okay? It was about time. I've had the pleasure of watching them grow and build a life together. Or as I like to call it now, it's a zoo, basically, at your house. Right. And it's amazing to see what you guys have done together. I'm extremely honored to be a part of this wedding, to be Jacob's best man. I look forward to being a part of their lives and all the upcoming adventures and fun nights that we still have in store for us. I love you guys. I wish nothing but the best for your marriage, and I'm excited for your future ahead. Cheers to the bride and groom, everybody. Round of